Hey Collective, welcome to my channel, Diamond Bright. For donations, gifts, etc., send an e-transfer, love and light. My email is diamondbright444@gmail.com. My purpose in this lifetime is to be of service and help all God's children heal. I'm a healer, an empath, and a high priestess. I've had to deal with the devil's energy my whole life, and it hasn't been a stroll in the park. Needless to say, I've had to heal a few times. I have a step-by-step process I use, and it's a one-time payment of $90. You will not get a masterclass, course, or monthly payments. This is a one-time deal. I also want to say that if you are or have been in a relationship with a narcissist or who you think is the devil, order my program. They will get the karma they deserve. Also, at a point in my life when I was going through my own karma, I read like a dozen books on relationships from psychologists, therapists, etc. So I have compiled all the information and condensed it into a really cheap rate. If you follow this advice, you will save yourself karma and a big, gigantic headache later by knowing that you are doing things in the way that a therapist would advise you to. This is on sale for $30 as a grand opening price. Normal price is $50, so take advantage of this now. I have other ideas that are brewing in my head for you guys. I'll keep you posted. If you are interested, email me at diamondbright444@gmail.com and we'll continue from there. Do not do anything until we have talked. I have 3 jobs besides this one, so please be patient with me. My job for God is to heal and raise the planet's frequency. This will blow your mind. I appreciate you all. May God bless you all. Disclaimer, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. If anything triggers you, please consult the proper professionals. I will be keeping the comments off. Prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Dear God, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and beings of the white light, please help me give the collective the most accurate, intuitive reading possible, so we as one can vibrate to the highest frequency to know you and your love. We want to help you heal us all so the world can level up and be full of love and joy. Please keep those away from us who wish us harm so we can live our life with peace and service. Archangel Michael, please help to protect us all from negativity and do return the sender to all those that send it our way during and after the reading. Gratitude. Amen. The ones who ask questions about your life are your ops. The ones who try and force themselves into your life are also your ops. What is Spirit's message for the collective today? First row, Ace of Pentacles, Wheel, Empress, High Priestess, 2 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Fool. Second row, 2 of Wands, 9 of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Temperance, Tower. Next row, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Star, 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Judgment, Page of Pentacles. Last row, 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. 3 eights means extensive travel. 2 kings means a business opportunity. 2 knights means friends from the past. 2 aces means a new home or job. 3 twos means reorganization. 4 twos with the High Priestess means conversations and conferences. Financial gain and good fortune for the Empress, who has insight on relationships, possibly coming in from work, or the relationship will work towards a Fool energy. And be careful you are not working on a relationship with a literal fool, as the Tower is here. There could be a fool that is learning over relationship love, or who may like the same sex. Hope there isn't a same-sex relationship, as this Empress will be on full alert to this. This Empress understands karma and dharma. It won't be easy for you to pull the wool over this one. Heads up. A High Priestess Empress knows how to keep silent what she knows. Someone is being ganged up on or being on guard over a King of Swords that possibly takes forever with past associations, likely to do with money. They will argue, give you some sort of conflict, because your healing and self-control is or has given them a tower moment. Be careful, this one could be going through karma and you don't want to adopt this baby from them. Laugh out loud. Someone could be upset that they are blocked. Revenge plot can't work if you don't help them. This star has them stuck in their addictions and prudence, which is karma again, with their tiny pentacle and their tiny offer. Heads up, collective, this isn't worth your time. Someone feels loss and abandonment because they were mean AF. That's the truth. A new beginning for the King of Cups, or someone may be wanting advice from or about children, reconciliation, and or someone from the past. Someone is going to move on or moving, so they could be hoarding their money. It's happening during the winter, or it's the truth. Someone could have cut off a King of Cups, could be due to betrayal. This King of Cups could be due. This King of Cups is crying about reconciliation with someone from the past, or crying to do with children or childhood. This King of Cups may come in with a gift because of some regret. Could be about love. Someone may get a gift of a new home through an inheritance or using your gifts. Someone wants financial gain through a same-sex relationship, clairvoyance, or a pathway that they chose, but a partnership family is angry over a third party wanting to create upset and misery. The partnership was bored with a not good enough offer from a third party and a possible move. Someone gets good fortune waiting over boundaries due to abandonment. Someone moving or holding back over justice with the King of Cups, waiting over revenge to move on. Someone may have given you advice over this. Even a star healer has limits. An Empress and a King of Swords could have healing gifts. That being said, don't reveal all your abilities. Hold this back from those around you. When you see all, we know you. Be happy to share it with all those around you who are deserving, not the ones who betrayed, stole, or wanting to revenge you for triggering their demons. A wounded warrior was stuck but now gets a change. Dharma is in the house and good fortune for having boundaries and moving on from a betrayal from a King of Cups. Empress and the King of Swords have psychic energy over an inheritance. Something gets revealed. Empress, a King of Swords, a different one, is out to do you in. You likely know who this is. Stay away. He's over the top, nasty, demon, and I ain't lying. I could go on over this, but just trust me and leave him in the dust. Someone, likely an Empress, High Priestess, may need to be on the alert over a Knight of Pentacles, as it can be read a couple of different ways, about faithfulness and or news that could be grant a wish with the truth, or it can be read as pleasure, addictions, etc. That this person may need to be cut off. Time will tell how this plays out. Empress, move in silence over this for now. Those around you have financial difficulties, likely to do with what they did to you. May betray you again, as you may feel they need to because they are broke. Someone in a relationship may be arguing or want to rush in because of a financial event, faithfulness, or some sort of news about talking to a King of Cups. Someone and a King of Cups, or just a King of Cups, could be going back and forth in their head. If they should talk to you or not, could be about arguments about a relationship and or attraction. Be careful, use your discernment. Could also be some sort of advice about prudence, juggling, and relationships, possibly over work or your skill. It could be also revolving around the same sex stuff. Okay. Your skill with self-control and healing could take some time, but bring judgment and karma to those who betray you. These are seen by those who are crying over the past, maybe because they have been betrayed, but didn't maybe know how to heal. Some use this as an excuse to be the devil they are too, and maybe to turn others into the devil too. I could tell you my story about this, and for a while no one would help me or couldn't help me, and this is why I do what I do. But I also realize that my life revolves around God's timing and not mine. He did this to show me that it was my calling, and I had to go through the steps, see the steps, so I could help his other children heal. The next two messages may seem the same, but I want to say it just in case, and I want you to get it. Someone is or will take a risk seeing the truth with an informative message to or about a child, and someone from the past, maybe even childhood. I would love to see a day when we teach our babies at a young age how to use their discernment and heal, or when we could just quit hurting each other. Someone needs to take a risk seeing the truth with unexpected events to inform a child that someone may not have their best interest towards them. This may have something to do with money and jealousy. This is definitely a demon having their eyes on a child. Protect your children, divine ones, if they can't get you and want to get their lick back. Beware of your money. Scammers are running amok again, as always. Again, or always. Laugh out loud. The next message talks about how our childhood creates our karma for us now, and how boundaries are overlooked because of the way we were raised and what goes on in our environment as a child. The earth angel and the star and the wounded warriors should analyze how this flows over into their finances. Just a little too trusting, naive, and innocent in how scammers, thieves, gaslighters take advantage of you because they see this in you. Especially if you didn't grow up in a family that had money. You weren't trained to see how to discern these kinds of things. As adults, we get it, but we don't see every avenue, especially within relationships like romance scammers or ones just wanting a relationship of some sort with you, so they can somehow rip you off. And AI, being the way it is now, just leaves you open for all kinds of bullshit that no one can protect you from. But do you really want to, or even give a shit? Your wounds could leave you wide open for all kinds of scammers. It's so important that all of you heal and heal every day. Our karma can be because we love too much and care too much, trust too much. How does that make you guys feel? Hey? But love is the highest vibration, so heal. The abundance is in the healing, not with the devil. You will get it back and then some. Do not reveal your finances to anyone, ever. It is none of their business. Tell them you're broke. Hopefully they'll move on to where they can see some bling. Life loves you cards are, I'm blessed, I'm loved and supported by life, and I love being me. I am blessed says, take a few steps to count your blessings. Complete this sentence 10 times. One way life is loving me right now is ... I am loved and supported by life says, notice all the ways you are being supported. Complete this sentence 10 times. Life is supporting me by ... I love being me says, stop trying to be so normal. Be more of the real you. Show the world who you really are. Soul's Journey cards are service, indecision, and guilt. Support says, I feel good when I can help others. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a lesson why it feels good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbling, servicing, and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul to any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love towards others. This might mean bringing yourself into the heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come to an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be of asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office and run errands. Maybe volunteer to watch your neighbor's kids so the parents can have a night out. Make a meal for someone who might be sick. Volunteer in a hospital or hospice. Perform an activity that enriches someone's life. Indecision says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Your soul is spirit manifest in the physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcomes. All you have to do is ask. The expectations of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to watch, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signpost will always be obvious. Guilt says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilt feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destruction and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create roadblocks to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysts. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. Wisdom of the House of Night cards are wishing, strength, and the warrior. Wishing says choosing this symbol means that you are at a wonderful conjuncture in your life where imagination and preparation can align with the web of power. My dear one, I hear your prayers. I know your heart, and I know what is for your highest good. Dreams do come true. Make sure your dream serves your highest purpose and does not take away from another. Be careful what you wish for. Remember the coins tossed in a wishing well. For every wish, there is a price to be paid. Are you ready to spend the time and energy that your granted wish will require? Now is the time for your wish to be fulfilled. Strength says, sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way, that everything else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. Warrior says, my beloved child, when the warrior appears to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you are truly protected. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, the card represents someone who is deeply committed, protected, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. This is another message we're here to consider. Do you embody the qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. Energy oracle cards are contract, patience, and hostility. Contracts talks about partnerships and legal commitment. This card shows a contract in the background, ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It is usually something that requires a document that is binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that if a legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. The cards shine a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. Affirmation. I'm attracting wonderful, beneficial connections that support and honor me and bring me great happiness and abundance. Patience talks about peaceful presence and letting go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling her that it's time to release the old urgencies to look at things with a much clearer perspective. It's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's being driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your needs or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, and creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. Affirmation. I pursue my goals with opening receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and informative ways. Hostility talks about defenses up and aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out and out slander going on. This is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time, but whether this is new or old energy, now is the time to regain control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. Affirmation. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make the expectations clear. This is our reading. I hope it helps you. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope you all have an amazing, spectacular, divine day. My thoughts and blessings are with you all. I'm grateful for each and every one of you for checking out my channel. Hope you will follow me on this journey that we will share together. For those of you willing to do the work, and it's easy work I might add, order my step-by-step program to heal yourself and help God raise your vibration. My relationship tip book would be a great pair with this process. If you follow the tips, you will get dharma instead of karma. Do not do anything until you have messaged me, and we will go from there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Diamond Bright. My email address is diamondbright444@gmail.com. God is love. Let us love one another, for love comes from God, and anyone who loves is a child of God. He who loves not man does not know God, for God is love. God showed his love for us, for he sent his only Son into a world that through him we might have life. Love thy stranger.